Did you get the gong, Tina?
I didn't. I couldn't find it. Was it upstairs?
Yeah, I think so. Unless maybe Kim has it in her office. I don't know.
I looked in her office because I thought it was in there in the first place, and then I didn't see it. So no, I don't have it. I was like,
It's okay.
I didn't know like to go all the way up there and then bring it all the way back down. I'm like, nah. We should have some music playing or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't set any music up, so I feel like by the time I try to find out.
Right, then it'll be time to start. That's okay. That's all right. We're doing the best we can today.
Wilson from Home Improvement's on.
Alex?
Yeah.
Heidi-ho, neighbor.
Hi-yo.
Wait, let me get lower.
I think that's like his niche. That's
Yeah,
what he's
right.
going to be known for.
What if I just did the whole team meeting just like that? Would that be awkward?
Yeah, then you'd be trying. Then you'd be trying to be Alex. You got to just be you.
I just got to be just me. Okay. Okay. All right. When do we start? It's noon. Do we start now?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, now I got to get rid of this. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. Team meeting today. I am in for Kim, who's hopefully relaxing on vacation. She deserves it. So meeting agenda today, we want to welcome some new associates we have. Yay. Market Center updates, upcoming training, Facebook ads, and Scott's going to go over the Zoom breakout rooms. So we want to proudly welcome newly licensed agent Tiffany Call, yay, and Katie Gomala, who's the transaction coordinator for the house to home team. Welcome, guys.
Yay.
Yay.
I want that last name.
Which one? Call?
Call?
I know. Yeah, there's a lot of really good advertising that can happen with that, huh? All right. Market update, upcoming training calendar, July calendar. Kim and I are going to do a bold 50. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to, again, talk about some Facebook ads. So how's the market? This is for 6/21 through 6/27. It's 633 new listings. That's pretty awesome. 577 accepted offers and 462 solds. So make sure to use this graphic, post on Facebook, use it for your listing presentations. We can find this in the one spot for resources, I believe. Is that correct, Allison? Yes, I believe so.
Yes, and then I'll also include it in my team meeting recap that I'll send out this afternoon too.
Awesome. Okay. We've got some upcoming training coming up. So this is, keep in mind, even though it's group coaching, which is required for all newly licensed agents, we also encourage all agents to attend because we think that there's, we can always learn something from other agents in our office. We've got Create Your Marketing in Command Designs with our very own Alex Dinamarca, who's a whiz in designs and command. So that is July 7th from 1 to 2. We've got Scott's Operation and Systems Mastermind on the 8th. Chris Ruskowitz and Allison Marr lead that awesome Keep the Faith group on the 9th. And then we've got Jen Strelka doing Showing Agent Basics on the 14th from 1 to 2. So feel free, please attend, support your agents, learn something, that'd be awesome. Here's the training calendar for July. Thank you, Allison, for putting this together. We know how much it takes with all the Zoom links and everything that goes in there. The one thing that we'll talk about a little bit later is we've got Bold Pivot starting again, the summer special. So if you haven't registered, we're going to talk about that a little bit. Just keep that in mind. It starts on the 14th. Here we go. Bold Pivot starts July 14th, runs through August 6th. Registration is open to everyone, even those outside of KW. So feel free, invite your co-brokes, your favorite co-brokes. It's awesome. The last session was amazing. We took it. We really got a lot of great things out of it. And it only costs $99. So there's really, everyone should be doing it if you haven't done it. Here's a description of the classes. So you can kind of look through that, and I'm sure we'll send that out again. But like I said, very valuable. It's so much, you know, it's a lot cheaper than it is when we're taking it here live. So, and there's a lot of stuff you can get out of it. Don't forget about our listing series. That's gonna happen right after this Zoom. So you have to log out of this one and then log into the other one that you should have a link for. This one's gonna be all about handling commission objections, but not only commission, just listing objections in general. We've got a great panel, Dan Callis, Marla Green, Charisse Jean Greco. It's gonna be good. I made all the questions yesterday. They're gonna be tough, and I know these guys can handle it. I'll be moderating the panel, so I think it'll be awesome. Not just because I'm moderating it though, because of the people that are going to be on it.
We get so many people that want to know what to say and handle objections like this. We've got 3-4 agents that are willing to share what they do and say. So I don't know if there's a better, you know, use of your time to move your business forward. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, and like I said, I really put together some pretty tough questions. So I'm excited to hear, just knowing that everybody will have a different way to handle it. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so paid Facebook ads in Command. First off, just a reminder that we are giving, we're reimbursing everybody $25 for your first Facebook ad in Command. So if you haven't done it, do it now. Well, not right now, but after this Zoom, actually after the listing presentation or the commission, then do it. So plan on 2 o'clock. But what I want to talk about today is like the success that we've had from it already. We ran a Facebook ad last Tuesday. We ran 2 on the same listing. We did one just general, and then we did one that is actually targeted. So we went in and targeted specific categories that people had expressed interest in, a specific area. And since last Tuesday, we have received 28 leads that have dumped right into Command for us. And we've already had 1 buyer presentation, and we are showing our listing to a buyer that came from one of those leads on Thursday at 3 o'clock. So to get those 28 leads, we have so far spent $68, I think. I think that's what it came up to be. We just decided to plow in and do $80 for a 10-day program. We were advertising one of our new listings. We just really wanted to go in, see how it was. We figured our investment was really, you know, since the office was going to reimburse us, let's just go in. And we've had some great success. And I don't know if you haven't done it, the leads really come right to your phone through Kelly. And so you're aware that you get the lead, and then it dumps right into Command right from there. So it's not like you're transferring them from one platform to another. And so what I was going to do today is show you quickly how fast you can run a Facebook lead on expand. So I am going to share my screen, and hopefully I do this correctly. So bear with me. Okay. I'm going to try to share my screen. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to try this one. Hopefully this will work. Or Allison's going to come in and help me, or Abby's going to come in and help me.
I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere. Is it this one? Because I want it, because it should look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can see Allison face, and then I can see from Abby's computer.
Okay.
So
So-
if you hit this little square, that'll get rid of all these people.
Okay. All right. So can you guys see my screen now? Oh God, no, I hope I'm not going to get all kinds of like. Can you see my screen? That?
Yep.
And you can see that it's in command?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go out of here real quick. So you are going to go to this little horn here. That's campaigns. It's where you start. Oh, we're just going to start over. This is the dashboard here if you've never been in here, and or if you've never run a campaign. This tells you right now, so you can see on our current campaign, we've spent $69.55. Tells you exactly how it's split up. So $26 of it has been spent in Facebook and $43 has been spent in Instagram. And you get to choose where you want your dollars to be spent. So if you're gonna run a campaign, you're gonna go to create new campaign. And you'll do social ad, paid. And then depending on what you're doing, if you're advertising a new listing, multiple listings, if you're trying to attract buyers, they have different campaigns in the way that they run through here. So you'll just want to enter just a campaign name. This is really just for you to search it. And we're going to go to advertise listing. And then we're going to say where we want it to be run. And we're going to run them on both Facebook and Instagram. And then you're going to hit set up campaign. When you get to this screen, for whatever reason, for me, it just always processes. So I just X out of it. And then you can search for your property address that you have for your listing. And make sure that this section here, even though it says only my listings, I'm not sure if it's connected yet. So you're going to want to go to all listings and then hit search. And then it should come up. It's not, maybe I have to put the city in. So here it is here. And you will just hit select. And it will really, it just puts everything in here. You can see on the right hand side, it puts in the cover photo, and then it puts in a small description that they're pulling from MLS. It does give you some suggestions here on the left hand side about add text. You can change it if you wanted to. Whoops. You can change it and put in whatever you wanted. If you just wanted it to just say, you know, call today for a private showing, you can change it to whatever you want. Gives you down here a headline that will show up at in the bolded section here. So do 4.5 acres, private pond, and 30 by 32 extra garage. Sorry. some reason I can't type. That's still not how you spell it. Wow. Okay. And then you can do a small description that will show up just underneath the 4.5 acre private pond, the headline. You can do a small description. They do give you, if you check here, it says shuffle. It'll give you some suggestions. So it said you could be coming home to this. If I shuffle, it'll schedule a private tour with me. And you can just do that. Save add text. And then you go to Facebook and Instagram leads. You can use a Facebook lead generation form, or you can create your own landing page on your custom website. We have not done that yet, but we would really like to do that. And so we're going to probably connect with somebody on the Tech Tribe to help us navigate through that a little bit. But we would like to do that. So that is something that we will be doing in the future. But right now we're really just using the Facebook lead generation form. And for some, oh, right here. Sorry, you have to connect your Facebook page. And then we're just using that Facebook lead generation form for learn more. And then we're also putting in our URL for the video that we have for this as well. So if you have a custom URL that you want to send them to, you can do that. If you choose landing page, it will just send them to your website. So you can do that as well. Or if you wanted to build a custom landing page for each listing, which I think would actually be a really neat thing to do. You can do ad targeting, and you can use custom settings. So if you wanted to do, you know, let's say 50 miles or 40 miles outside of Muskego. And then this is what we did when we ran the initial ad for this property. We did one that was general, and then we also did one that was targeted. So they have all these interests in here that you can search, and it gives you the audience size. So you can go through here, and I'm not exactly sure what the rhyme or reason, but we really targeted people because this was more of a luxury home, so we tried to target more luxury type interests. They have a lot of things. When you go through this list, it made me laugh, a couple of the things that they had, but it does give you some descriptions and how much the audience size is. But it's basically people who have expressed interest or pages and likes regarding each topic. So apprenticeship, architecture and design, there's a ton. But you can go through here and pick as many or as little as you want just to target it. We really did that just to kind of experiment and see what it's like. I can tell you we got more leads from the untargeted ad than we did from the targeted ad. So because Command does break it down by each ad that you run, and it gives you the analytics. So we did get more from the untargeted ad. So that's probably how we'll run them from now on. But if you had something very specific, maybe you want to look more into the targeting. So we will not target. We're just going to go 40 miles outside of Muskego. Then down here at the bottom, talks to you or gives you an option for the duration and how much you want to spend a day. So if you wanted to spend a total of, first of all, it talks about the time frame. So if you wanted to go for, they start off as a custom, just going for 10 days, and how much you want to spend for your total budget, and then it breaks it down per day. Honestly, I did very little with this. I just put in my total budget, which we ran one ad for $50 and one ad for $30. And through that, like I said, we did get 28 leads. So we'll just leave it at the $30. And it looks like I missed something here. And save ad media. For some reason, I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know what's going on. Ad media. I don't remember this the last time. Oh, it looks like here you can put your logo. That's right. So I would put my logo in here, which I'm not going to do now. But really, after I put my logo in here, I would just put publish campaign. Once I did that, it sends it to Facebook. They do a review on it. And then within a couple hours, it lets you know that it's running. And then you can come back through here in your dashboard and you can look at your paid ads and what the analytics are for them right now. So you can tell here how many channels they're on and what's active. So, and how many clicks. So our ads will end on the 4th of July, both of them. And the first ad, we've gotten 1,673 impressions, 107 clicks, and we've spent a total of $19.83. And then the other one has gotten 109 clicks, 3,400 impressions. If you click in here, it gives you a little bit more information telling you exactly which platform they're coming from and what the price per click is. So you can see the price per click on Instagram is a little bit more, about 55 cents more. But you know, we've got 656 impressions from there. So there are some great analytics that come out of here. And here's the best part of it. So if you go back to your home page and you go to the bottom of it, depending, this may look a little bit different for everybody because everybody probably has their homepage configured differently, but this goes right, it tells you your recent leads. So you can see here, we've gotten a recent lead 4 hours ago. And it tells you exactly where they've come in through. So Facebook ad, Facebook ad, Facebook ad. So if I click on here, it's giving me this contact's phone number and email. And so we have then set up a smart plan that right away when these have come through, we are now setting them up on a smart plan. We're contacting them. And like I said, we've had one buyer consult already, and we are showing our property on Thursday, and we're continuing to work these leads as they come in. And not only like I said, do they come in on command, but they also come in as a notification on Kelly as well, so that you're aware that they're there. Does anyone have any questions? I know that was a lot. Were there any questions in the chat?
Hey, my question is the leads you got. How many are you showing houses to, and like the actual real life people that you've connected with?
So we have real life connected with like 2 that we have appointments set with, but we're having conversations with 3 others that we haven't met in person, but 2. We've already had 1 buyer consult, and we're showing the property on Thursday. And that's literally, we ran the ad last Tuesday night, like 8:30. So it's been a week. And that particular property is a pretty unique property. We're listing one today that'll be for $190. So we're gonna run a pretty aggressive Facebook ad on that as well, because I feel like that's gonna attract a whole different group of buyers that are gonna come from it. That property that we initially, you know, did the Facebook ad, that was a $960,000 property. So different people clicking on it, if that makes sense. Smaller group of clientele.
Excellent.
Okay. Anybody else? Oh, Alex is asking, what does the follow-up on the lead look like? So you can build that customized however you want in the smart plans. So we always do a phone call, text, and email immediately. And then we kind of we run it the same way that we run any other lead generation platform that we've used in the past. We recognize that the win is always going to be in the follow-up, and that most of the conversion happens on the 8th and between the 8th and the 12th contact. I mean, we've known that, we've seen that, that's the way we've done it for years. So it's just a variety of setting those dates in Command to make sure that texts are going out via Twilio, emails, and then the reminders on your task manager in Command, it's, you know, reminding us every day which clients we need to call. So, but we have a 10-day follow-up plan with those guys. Okay. I hope that helps. It's really exciting when the leads are coming in.
It's unbelievable. Like, you know, you take a little bit of time, you time block that out, you learn a system, and if you're struggling with who to call and who to talk to, like, this is the new way of the future. And it's very scalable, it's very systematic and duplicatable. And you know, you put in a little bit of effort, and now you've got people that you got to talk to and that you can meet with and you can show to. And I mean, it's pretty unbelievable that now this is all in one spot, all in one platform, one system, and you just take a little time to learn it and implement it. That's really good job.
And it's really easy to learn, and it's so it doesn't cost a lot. I mean, I think we've all been contacted by different lead platforms or Zillow, Trulia, whatever. We all know that those cost hundreds of dollars every month. And from what we're finding, we used to be on those platforms, but these leads aren't any different than them. Those leads weren't warmer. All you need to do is get in front of somebody and have a conversation. Use your script practice that we're doing every morning, and that's when the conversion happens. Okay. All right, Abby.
Alrighty. Tech Tribe. So I just wanted to make another plug for this. Just as a reminder, we have, 5 really awesome agents that are willing to give up part of their week to be available to help with all of this technology. So KW Command, your KW email, Google Drive, these Facebook ads. So that is a huge resource for you guys. They're available every day, Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1. So please use that resource. So they're setting time aside during the week to monitor this email that's at the bottom. So if you guys have questions about Command or anything related to KW Tech, just send that question over to that email address. And if it's not something they can answer, they'll distribute it over to me or to somebody else. But I just wanted to remind everyone that this resource is available. And they are here to help with KW Tech needs, because if you've been in Command, if you haven't, that's your first step. If you've been in Command, you'll notice that there is a lot. There are applets, there are a million different pieces to each applet. So you're not gonna learn it all at once, but let these awesome agents help you navigate through certain areas that you may have questions about. And they are a huge help to me as well. So kind of being the go-to tech person for the entire office, it's really awesome to have them help me out, and I can have them take on some of the questions. So there is no phone number for the Tech Tribe, and so I just wanted to clarify that. It's monitored, this email, from 10 to 1, so no matter who it is, somebody's going to respond to you in that time frame. We are still virtual, and so if you have a need to schedule anything in person for any reason, whether the Zoom isn't going to suffice for the question that you have or whatever, you can feel free to email me directly. However, most problems can be solved via email or Loom videos or Zoom. They will schedule a one-on-one Zoom with you if they need to. So don't be afraid to reach out with questions. Any questions for me on that?
No.
All right. And then I was just going to also mention that Tina said That $25, you're basically getting a free $25 for doing a Facebook ad. So you do need to send a screenshot of that campaign that's active in order to receive that credit back. So first you're spending your money, that $25, running that ad and screenshotting that it is active and sending it to Michelle so that she can reimburse you the $25. So any questions on that, feel free to let me know. That's it, unless anyone has questions for me, which I can't see.
It doesn't look like anybody does.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Abby. So Kim and I are super excited. On July 13th, we have dedicated that day to do a bold 50. Kim does usually a bold 100 like in October during command or during bold. And I know that I did my first one in November last year. And so we took a great training class last week and they talked about doing a bold 50. And so we have marked our calendars and we invite you guys to do it as well. We are going to be dedicating that day to recruit for market share agents for you to help build your wealth. So if you have people that you want us to call, get us their numbers now or give us their names. That's all we need. We'll look them up. If you're working with some amazing co-brokes, let us know. We will call on your behalf. But if you want to join us, not only just to call for a market share for yourself, but to make it a day that you want to dedicate to contact your clients. It's a great time. I know we've all been calling our clients during COVID, but again, here's an awesome way to make sure you're following your 36 touch plan. We'd love to see a bunch of people dedicate. We can have a great little text, line going and trying to keep everybody motivated. So bold 50, mark your calendars, July 13th. Get us your names of your favorite co-brokes. We'll call for you. And also, make sure if you want to do it, call your clients. It'd be great if we could do this together as a team. I think it's always easier that way. I know Peter Promisberger and I did it last year. We had a great time. There's a lot of great laughs that came from it. We've got some good memories, and we made some amazing contacts. So mark your calendars. This one is if you are looking for anything specific for your team, because now I am serving as the interim assistant team leader. So if you're looking for anybody specific, I'm talking to agents every day. So if you're looking for a buyer's agent, a showing assistant, anything like that, contact me. I'm helping fill those gaps and those holes for your teams. So don't hesitate. Again, any newly licensed or unlicensed agents, you can send my way as well. I'm calling on behalf of those. But if you have anything specific that you're looking for, I'm just keeping a running list so that when I am having those conversations, I know the right people to direct them to. We are going to be bringing back, which I think is really exciting, to our team meetings, our coming soon and buyer needs portion of the meeting. We think it's just really important right now with how tight the market is, especially with the coming soons. We want to really highlight the ones that are coming or have just listed. So if at a Tuesday meeting, if you just listed one Monday or Tuesday morning, we want to hear about those and we want to spread the word to all the agents in our company. We don't really want to hear necessarily about the ones that you listed last week or anything like that, unless for whatever reason it's not under contract. But really, we want to focus on the really brand new ones. Get the word out to our agents because we all know that we're struggling so much right now with buyers. We're in tune to what's going on Facebook. We're reading all the comments. And we all know that there's tons of buyer needs out there as well. So if you have a very specific buyer need, somebody who is maybe looking for a lake property or something with a lot of acreage, those two are ones that you can bring up. But I'm sure we could fill a whole hour of people who are looking for, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch in Franklin, because I think everybody's looking there, or New Berlin. So we wanted to open a little bit of time, 5-10 minutes right now. just to anybody who has anything that's coming soon. So if you want to put them in the chat, or if you want to unmute yourself.
Unmute. Let's hear your voices.
Hello.
Yo!
Yay! Woo woo!
I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath Franklin condo, first floor, stairless, attached 2-car garage. It's going to be 205. And then I have a 2-bedroom in Muskego coming up. It needs some work, but it's a ranch with a 2-car attached garage for like just under 200.
Awesome. I just listed one this morning that is a 4-bedroom, 2 full bath off of like 16th and Morgan, updated, freshly painted. The seller is amazing, just went through a home inspection prior to listing, made all the repairs, and 2.5-car garage, nice yard, $189,900.
Okay, Tina,
Okay. See how this can be helpful? I'm excited. I'd like to work with my fellow agents.
Those two should only have about 800 buyers, at those prices in those cities. So
Yeah.
it's good to get that jump start on them.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody else have anything coming?
I have a listing in Delayed going live July 11th. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 980 square feet in Lindsay Park, which is right next to Cooper Park off of 87th and Capitol. Starting price $110,000.
Ooh.
Nice vintage look.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, we have a couple coming up as well. Go ahead, Tone.
We have a West Allis duplex coming up. 2-bed, 1-bath upper, 2-bed, 1-bath lower on like South 81st Street. We have a downtown condo in 3rd Ward, 2-bed, 2.5 bath. Very, very, very great location. 3rd floor with a view of the water and the lake.
The river and the lake.
I'm sorry, the river and the lake. The duplex is going to be listed around $170,000. The downtown condo will be listed at about $430,000. And then we have a single family listing coming up on North 48th Street. 3-bed, 2 full bath. That will be listed at $109,000.
When is the downtown condo going live?
Well, that depends on when the flooring gets replaced. They just put in brand new flooring, and they ran into a small issue with the trim that they're having to now remedy. So it should be ready to go live in the next 2 weeks.
Perfect.
3rd week of July.
Is the 48th Street one, is that Washington Heights, or where is that?
Say that one more time.
Is the 48th Street Washington Heights, or what neighborhood is that?
No, not Washington Heights.
It's Milwaukee.
It's Milwaukee. You can text me and I can give you more details.
The other way I really see this being valuable is, like, I'm just going to put this out there. So we're going on a listing presentation today. So tell me, raise your hand or put in the chat, how many people are working with buyers who would be interested in a 3-2, 1,400 square feet between 220 and 240 in Greenfield? Right, so like if I could go and tell my listing presentation today, like when I'm at my listing presentation, that, hey, I was just kind of talking with some agents in my office and I know that there's already some buyers that, are going to want to come through the door. I think it's really valuable. It's a really valuable marketing tool. So I'll make sure to let you know, Alex, if it goes live, if I get it, which I will. I know.
I've got a couple of listings coming up.
Okay.
I have one in Heartland that will be about 2 to 3 weeks out. and it'll be in the mid 400s. It's on about an acre, has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a 3.5 car garage. And it's updated. And then I have one in Brookfield that is about 8,000 square feet and has 2 full kitchens. It's a whopper.
Wow.
And that will be in the high 7s, and that one will be in about 3 weeks out as well. So if anybody has anything for me on either of those, text me and let me know.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Anybody else?
Don't
Okay.
forget about our Facebook group that we have too. That's a great spot to be posting all of this, just so people can see it and write it down or contact you if they have more questions. It's KW Milwaukee coming soon /buyer needs /open houses is the name of the group. So if you're not a member, request to join and I'll approve you right away.
Awesome. All right, Scott, you are up.
Sweet. So this morning I got to meet with an agent, one of our agents, and really talk about implementing and designing what their future and like what their retirement will look like. And I got to say, it was really, really energizing to me and beneficial, and just an all-around great experience to be able to be in a career that we can literally like implement and design the type of career that we want. And it made me think, like, what other business out there is there that you can construct to create a 40% net income? There's very few businesses with the startup that we have, with the potential that real estate has, and we're here to have the models and those systems to guide you to do that. And it was really fun to see. I'm working with agents that are doing this on the front end and like building things up and doing it right and really analyzing their numbers and how a team structure works and individual structure works. But it's cool to see that on the back end, because I hate to break it to people, but the very few people in real estate have designed a way to have retirement income. And you know, they might be working 10, 20, 30 years, and every year it's like they're just going. They're not thinking ahead. And right now, does anyone know what day is it today?
September 30th.
September 30th.
That is a great answer. And it is also the year is exactly right now half over in terms of in terms of reality. So the real day is June 30th. The year is half over. In terms of goals and production, it is September 30th right now. And you look at your business, you look at where it is. This is a perfect time to do a reset. They talked about it today on the shift call in the morning. And what does the second half of the year look like? The first half of this year has been very, I don't know what the word is for that, but the first half of this year has been very unique and very challenging. Knowing what we know now that we didn't know at the beginning of the year, how can we adjust to make the second half of the year the best possible way that we can? And I would just encourage you guys to stop the rat race for like an hour and to like sit down and know that you have the ability to design the career and the business and the year that you want to have. And so I asked this question, and if you guys could please just unmute yourself for specific examples, but like, we're professionals. We are the company for business owners to treat and act like a business. Does anybody have a specific example of what they've done this week, in the past week, that has been, you know, professional or proactively gone after a client and not just reactively talked about someone contacting you or listening to what they say? Has anyone have a good example of something they've done that has been proactive to move them forward or to get a client or what? I'm just curious to see if we've got some good specific examples. Fastest mute wins. Sharice, I know you want to.
We sent out these.
I don't understand the question. Oh, sorry, Allison.
I think I'm echoing for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, we sent out kitchen conversions to my entire database this week. It's a magnet you can put on your fridge, super cute. So I had a ton of clients reaching out to me, thanking me for those. So yeah, I don't just continuing to be in front of my past clients and sphere of influence.
Okay. The bottom line is here is that we have duties that we can do every single day. And if we don't do these, what if our mindset that every day we wake up unemployed in real estate, and until we do these 4 things, we finish the day unemployed. And they're simple. You're practicing your sales dialogue, you're generating leads, you're following up on leads, and you're going on appointments. And if you didn't do that today or each day, you could just say, oh man, I was unemployed all day today, because you're not moving your business forward in a small way to be consistent and have that growth. And this morning and each morning, we have the most basic setup to get us going and to learn from each other and grow from each other. And I'll tell you, the people on those calls, if you look at the production that they're doing, it is the top of the top agents in our office, and they're willing to just like hop on a call, share their ahas, share their mindsets, share what they do. And more importantly, we break off into little groups and we practice scripts. And so I want to give you a real life example of what that looks like and feels like, because a lot of you might not know. So I'm actually going to break us off right now into groups of 3. And I don't want anyone to leave, hopefully. I don't want anyone to get nervous. But all I want to do is show you what this looks like. I'm going to break you off for 4 minutes, and I want you to do 2 things. I want you to share what your name is, because you may not know that person. And I want you to share what's your biggest need that you might have right now with real estate. Like, what are you really looking at accomplishing, or what are you missing? And I just want you guys to experience what this does look like. And so you're going to get an invite to join a room right now. And when you join it, you're going to just be randomly paired with 2 other people, talk through it, and we'll bring you back in a couple minutes, all right? It's going to be fun. Ready, go.
Yay.
Wow.
We're back.
We're gonna see people come back. Everyone will automatically be kicked out in 33 seconds, but you have the option to like join back right away. So you're gonna continue to see people come back. They didn't all leave. It's
Awesome.
funny, I think we went into Zoom rooms and it was Shelly and we came back and it was CJ. So I don't know how that happened. I didn't know Zoom had that power.
Yes.
So we got 6 seconds. Everyone will be back. So what did you guys think of that? Was that did you guys know that that was an option? You know, you're able to like go out, come back in, just really, really quick, really easy. And you get a chance to, you know, I really want to get as much participation as possible. That's why it's nice when you guys are on Zoom and we can see your face and you unmute yourself and, you know, hear a human voice versus words. But does anyone have anything to share around that or what they learned? Julia?
I was just going to say that I was put in a room with Sheila Smith, and I don't know Sheila, new agent. So it was just great to meet someone who is new to the business and KW, and so just to chat about what her needs are, and it was really cool.
That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's just a nice feature. We do this every morning now around 9:15. We talk and then we break into rooms. Get a quick script, and then you're ready about your day. Now, one thing Tom Martin shared yesterday, he shared this. It's good questions lead to great questions. Good questions lead to great questions, and it's a list of questions you can ask your buyers and your sellers. And it's about being a professional and not just helping them make a great decision. And it's going deep. And so this is really cool information I learned that Tom was willing to share, which I put in the one spot already under win listings. But, you know, we're just talking about stepping up your game and, you know, moving that ball forward. So really excited for it.
Awesome.
Do I need to? I will give you back the host, Allison. Oh, you got it?
I don't think you need to. I'm sharing my screen anyway, so.
She's a wizard.
So good. I've had like 3 months to become very good at this. So I'm going to take the floor for a couple minutes. I have an important announcement about trust funds. I know this is everyone's favorite subject to hear about at a team meeting, but I've had some incidences the past week that I need to address. Basically, what I've noticed has happened a few times now is we have received earnest money for listings that aren't ours. So we have received earnest money deposits through trust funds on behalf of the buyer's agent, and we really shouldn't be getting those. So I just want to walk through the first couple steps of submitting trust funds earnest money. So when you log into MLS, here's the little trust funds icon that will take you as a buyer's agent. Usually you're filling this out for your buyers. And the first step that you do is selecting the designated trust account holder. And unless otherwise agreed upon, earnest money is usually paid to and held in the trust account of the listing broker. So if you're a Keller Williams agent and you're someone's buyer's agent and you're filling this out, please make sure that the earnest money is getting deposited to the listing broker. So there are some exceptions, pretty rare, but you know, if the listing side doesn't have their own trust account, then in that case, we would probably hold it. But it's just been creating some issues because we do have to wait 10 business days to make sure the money clears our account before then we can cut the check to the proper brokerage. So I just want to make sure everyone's aware of this. It could be easy to just accidentally select the wrong trust funds, but please make sure that you're checking that you have the right one when you go to do this, because it's creating some problems on the accounting side here. So I think that was all I had for this. Does anyone have any questions?
Nope, I just know that if you haven't used it, I encourage everybody to use it. It is so fast, so easy. It's it's amazing. So if you haven't used it, use it.
It's a gift of the shift. Something
Yeah.
that became kind of a necessity faster than we probably wanted it to, but you know, can really be a value.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
that's all I had.
All right. Is there anything else? I don't think so, right? Was that it? Okay, I think that's it. So thanks to everyone for joining my first team meeting. It was exciting. And I encourage everybody to tune in now to the listing objection handling panel that we're going to have. It's going to be awesome. So log off of this Zoom and log on to the other Zoom, and I'll see you in just a couple minutes.
This is not fair. You get a chance to go to the bathroom in between.
Yeah,
Oh.
of course. Yay! Because I know how to plan my meetings.
Life by design.
Bye.
Bye.